Hey guys, what's going on? Brandon Janis with The Start Guys. Super pumped. I met my boy the other night at a club, believe it or not. I went to the Garth Brooks concert and had run into him and just started talking to him and didn't know where it would lead. And it's just funny how everything works out in life. He hit me up yesterday, said, hey, I'd love to meet with you before you get out of town. His name's Bill Nguyen. And man, this dude's got a story. He's only 24 years old. 24 years old, but he's on a mission, and he's the definition of what we're doing with The Start Guys. So I just want to interview him real quick, let him tell you a little bit about himself. But Bill, just give me a quick background of who you are, where you're from, and we'll dive in.
I gotcha. So my name is Bill Nguyen. I'm 24. Let's see, I'm Vietnamese. My parents were refugees post-Vietnam War, so they came to America with nothing but, no money, nothing, and they built themselves up just through hard work.
They came straight to Kansas City? Was this their...
It wasn't. They actually came, the first city was San Francisco,
okay.
And then there are organizations that help immigrants move over, and then we ended up in Texas. That's where I was born.
Okay.
I was born in the Dallas and Fort Worth metro.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
And so you've been in Kansas City how long?
12 years.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
05.
So most of your life.
Yeah.
Or half of your life, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I asked him, we sat down for a different meeting and we started diving into things like this, but I asked him, I said, man, what's your big? Because I knew there was something different about him from the very beginning, just in the conversation we had or started having, the other night at the bar and then today. And the fact that he reached out to me, I'm like, this kid's got something special. And so I said, man, what's your big? First thing, what do you do for a living? But more importantly, what is your big right now today?
My big right now, my why, is to empower other people. So I want to be a life coach, and the reason why is that I see, through the expansion of technology, the internet, and everything, I feel like we have so much access to resources.
Yep.
This is the best time, the fastest time where you can go from zero to a billionaire in history.
Sure.
So. Just through technology, I feel like our attention is spread so thin, we seek depth. And I want to be able to empower people to, just through coaching, through mindset, to break through their own limiting beliefs.
Amazing.
And, to be a better person.
And what you said, which I loved, you didn't mention there, was millennials.
Yeah,
you have a heart for millennials.
Specifically millennials, because I connect most with millennials as myself.
Gotcha.
And the generations below too. So
to inspire and empower and elevate millennials would be a big part of what you want to do.
That would be my main
through coaching,
thing.
Through mentorship, through all those things, right? That's
exactly.
your big. Okay. Now, obviously, you had to overcome some obstacles to even pursue this, right?
Correct.
So tell us a little bit about that.
So, been with the family business for 12 years, and I knew if I stuck around long enough, there's security there. It's established for me, but it's not something that resonated with me. It didn't ring a bell. It's not my heart. My calling was something different. So my biggest jump was to leave the family business.
Oof. How did that go?
Oh man, it wasn't pretty, but it was definitely it was something that I need to do, and people did respect me for it. But
so that was the fear leading up to that conversation or those ideas, was that harder than the actual conversation? Because a lot of times just the thought process of, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to talk to my parents and tell them this, like probably the thoughts of leading up to that.
Oh man,
was that the hardest part?
I've been told yes.
Okay.
I've been told a hard decision is only hard in the moment. When you look 20/20 hindsight, it's the best thing you've done.
Good.
So it's just us holding ourselves back from taking the leap. We're overanalyzing when we know what we want already.
Yep. So he took that big step, which was super hard. So that would have been an obstacle, right? But there's obviously still other obstacles in the way. 24 years old, to become what he wants to become and impact, hundreds of thousands or millions of millennials. What would you say the obstacle or the barrier in your way is today to get to where you want to go?
Right now, I believe it's managing oneself.
Okay.
Managing your own expectations, and really surrounding myself with better influencers, with people who actually light me on fire. Actually people who makes me stretch, because it's easy to get comfortable. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship, and I feel like just surrounding myself with the right people makes me want more, makes me want harder, you know.
So
Work
what are you
harder.
doing? What are you doing to surround yourself with better people? What does that look like for you?
Right now, I'm a 4-time college dropout, but I crave knowledge. I love meeting people with wisdom and experience. So I would actually personally seek out mentors.
Yeah.
I seek out psychologists, business mentors, and actually pay them and for their coaching.
Okay.
And I'll go back and, you know, report back to them, see where it
Sure,
goes. So
sure.
it's having a teacher, and it's greatly helped me.
Awesome. So 10 years down the road. 10 years down the road, okay? You're 24 right now, so we're 34 years old. 10 years down the road, what do you, yeah, it's old, I know, like me, right? What do you see Bill doing? You know, if you can envision it right now, 10 years from today, where are you gonna be? What are you gonna be doing?
Okay. This is very vague, but I see myself writing a book, some type of manifesto for millennials and generations below.
Yeah.
I want to be a keynote speaker.
Okay.
I see myself having a few training programs offered, you know, digitally, or it's going to be an in-person seminar. But really just traveling and doing what I want to do on my own terms.
Okay.
And it falls back to my big, is to empower other people.
Gotcha.
That's a main thing I'm always thinking about.
So what has to happen today for you to start pursuing that big on another level? What else can you be doing to start? Is it a financial thing? Is it a just not quite ready thing? Like what needs to happen for you to start pursuing that big on another level?
I want to say, and I feel like it's common, that it's the money stopping me, but I know it's more of the mindset of what's holding me back right now. Because I've been told that success is always dropped near you, but you have to make the hustle to get it. So it's abundance is everywhere.
Gotcha.
Achievement is everywhere, but the main thing stopping me is I need to surround myself with more of the right people, to be honest. So, yeah, and then secondary is the money.
So what would it, when you say the money, what would it cost for you to pursue? Because I know we talked early on, it wasn't like you just want to be another life coach that you got a certification online, but you want to like major influence, major impact. What kind of what does that program cost you?
So between $5,000 for a year-long online course, up to $18,000 a week-long full immersion training.
Gotcha. And by doing that, that would then allow you to pursue your big. It would allow you to start pursuing your big. It would allow you to go have this impact you know you can have on people.
It's just a stepping stone towards greater things, but I feel like just being around you helped inspire me a little bit more to like refine the direction, you know, my compass a little bit more.
Well, I love this. A 4-time college dropout, could have given up, could have stayed with the family business for the rest of his life, because you know what, it's a good family business. He could have been comfortable and just continue to do that. But he knew his purpose was more. He knew his big was more. And so he didn't settle. And he could have easily said, well, I can't go do it because I'm a college dropout, or well, I can't go do it because of this or that. But he's going after it. He's going after his big. He's going to do big things. I got one more question for you for the viewers. Where can they find you on any social platforms or anything like that so they can follow your story going forward? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. How can they follow you?
Okay. Let's see. Just Facebook.
Okay.
Bill Nguyen, N as in Nancy, Guyen. I'm in Kansas City. Or you can follow my Snapchat, which is Bill DN. So it's Bill David Nancy.
Got it. So that follow him there. I'm not a Snapchatter, but the millennials are, so you definitely need to do that. I'll also post his social stuff under here. Expect big things from him. This is what I love about this. 24 years old. Right now he's got a Facebook and a Snapchat. I believe 5 years from now he's gonna have a book. He's gonna have a manifesto. He's gonna be speaking to large crowds. And we were the first person to introduce Bill to the world, which is super cool. Bro, thank you for your story. Any final words for the viewers out there?
Yeah, I asked this to all my friends, and I repeat it, and I mean it deeply. I'm a prisoner of my nature. I want to help. And what hurts me the most is my friends don't ask. So if you want to reach out to me, please do. I would love to connect, see where we go with that, and let's make some magic happen.
That's right, man. Hey, thank y'all for joining us today. Thank you for inspiring. I promise you this dude's going to make some noise, guys. Thanks for joining us today on The Start, guys. Talk to y'all soon.
Thank you.